Vico turmeric, nahi
Yes.
cosmetic, Vico turmeric Ayurvedic cream. So now, on one side you're saying it is turmeric, it is not cosmetic. On one side you're telling it is Ayurvedic.
There we received a letter from Food and Drugs Administration that since you are using active ingredients as extracts of turmeric and sandalwood oil,
Huh.
how are you manufacturing under cosmetic license?
Oh my God. Okay.
So Food and Drug Administration directed us to surrender our cosmetic manufacturing license and compelled us to manufacture Ayurvedic license and under the supervision of Ayurvedic doctor.
Once again, we are meeting Mr. Sanju Pendarkar
Hello.
for our Unstoppable You. And this time, I would like to ask one question to you. Your turmeric cream advertisement is really peculiar and it is there for ages and people love to watch that.
Right.
And your ad says, Vico turmeric, nahi
Yes.
cosmetic, Vico turmeric Ayurvedic cream. So now, on one side you're saying it is turmeric, it is not cosmetic. On one side you're telling it is Ayurvedic. So I'd like to understand the actual significance behind choosing these words in your jingle.
Right. Your observation, you are very particular in your observation, and that is the way we used to advertise Vico turmeric, Nai cosmetic, Vico turmeric Ayurvedic cream, because I would like to, it has a history of uh, 40 years.
Oh.
40 years, out of 40 years, you will ask us why you could open only 3 factories and that in India, not abroad. The reason being we wasted a lot of time in litigating with our own government central excise
Oh my God.
and telling them repeatedly that Vico products are manufactured under valid Ayurvedic drug manufacturing license and under the supervision of Ayurvedic doctor. And their Ayurvedic products has they have medicinal values and they are not cosmetic products. One fine morning, in 1972, 72, there we received a letter from Food and Drugs Administration that since you are using active ingredients as extracts of turmeric and sandalwood oil, how are you manufacturing under cosmetic license?
Oh my God. Okay.
So Food and Drug Administration directed us to surrender our cosmetic manufacturing license and compelled us to manufacture Ayurvedic license and under the supervision of Ayurvedic doctor.
Okay.
That means there were two requirements. First, products were to be manufactured under Ayurvedic drug manufacturing license, and second, under the supervision of Ayurvedic doctor.
Okay.
Now, all of the dentifrices which are or skin creams which are used in the market are manufactured under cosmetic manufacturing license. Means after their usage, they are just ordinarily, they just don't have therapeutic values and just for promoting attractiveness or looking good or beautiful is their sole aim.
Oh.
But whereas Vico turmeric cream has medicinal values because turmeric and sandalwood oil does miracles on skin and it is reduced in writing by our Rishimonis
Yes.
in Ayurvedic textbook Prakash, Nigantu Ratnakar, and Charak Samhita
Yes.
that turmeric is useful to cure various ailments.
Mm.
And so is the case with the sandalwood oil.
Okay.
So, in spite of those active ingredients, now we can't give any extracts of turmeric or sandalwood oil directly to the consumer to be applied on the
Not at
skin.
all. Not at all.
It is not possible, nobody will
It's
apply.
impossible. It's
And it will
impossible.
stain your clothes
Yes.
or even your body. If you
Yes.
apply, there will be
Yeah,
yellow stains.
There will be yellow.
So, we wanted to give this treasure of Ayurveda
Hmm.
and therapeutic properties of turmeric and sandalwood oil
Hmm.
to the benefit of mankind and to the benefit of the people around globe.
Mhm.
We didn't want to restrict these medicinal properties only to India, but around the globe.
Oh.
So we decided to manufacture to incorporate these two ingredients in a vanishing cream base. So when we uh, gave it to consumers, they started using it. And firstly, there was apprehension in their mind that whether it will give yellow stain or it will stain their clothes.
Mm.
But we used to, as I said, I told you that we used to send along with the
You had
mirror.
told about that. You
Yes,
used to send a mirror
mirror
with
with
the
the
people. Yes.
sales
That's
representative.
true. But then my question again is yes,
Yes,
that was the thing. Now, what was the challenge? How did you handle the challenge by the Ayurvedic people
I
or
yes.
central excise?
These central
Yes.
excise people
Huh?
deliberately wanted to classify
Hmm.
our products
Hmm.
as cosmetic products for the sake of revenue.
Okay,
Because
but
that time in
that
1972,
was central excise.
that was central
And
excise,
you had received a letter from
Food and Drugs
Food
Administration.
and Drug.
Actually, Food
So,
and Drugs Administration
huh?
is a competent authority
Yeah.
to classify the products,
Yes.
but for revenue sake, uh, just to squeeze a manufacturer, these central excise people deliberately used to classify our products as Ayurvedic
Now
cosmetics.
I would ask you, what was the difference in the percentage of tax?
For example, hypothetically, I am telling you,
Huh?
if Ayurvedic medicines has 10% duty,
Huh?
cosmetic has 100% duty.
Oh my God!
That means
So
if we
that
manufacture turmeric of 50 rupees,
huh?
its selling price goes to more than 105, 110 rupees.
Because of the tax,
Because
central
of the
excise,
tax, because
cosmetic tax.
cosmetic tax, 105% duty we have to pay.
Yes. And
Now, if Fair and Lovely
Hmm.
is sold at cheapest rate
Hmm.
because it doesn't have any medicinal value,
Yeah.
manufactured under cosmetic license.
Yes.
Now they are selling it at for 10 rupees or 15 rupees.
Huh?
Who will buy our products for 105 rupees?
Nobody will.
Because of extravagant
But
turmeric
you
and
mean
sandalwood
to
oil.
say, there is a possibility that the the central excise people were insisting on making you continue with the cosmetic license in spite of the food and drugs thing
Right.
because they wanted, number one, they wanted to extract more money out of you, and number two, knowingly unknowingly, they wanted to remove you from the race of the other products.
Other products manufactured
Which
by
were-
multinational companies.
Yes, which were having zero medicinal value, only cosmetic value,
Right.
and they were much cheaper because they had zero medicinal value. The cost was less.
And central excise duty also was less for
Yes,
cosmetics
absolutely for them.
for them.
Why?
Because it is manufactured under a cosmetic license.
Yeah, but
No, so suppose if they have 105% duty,
huh?
their raw material cost of finished products cost cost is 10 rupees.
Yeah, if 10 rupees, they will
Even
be paying
they-
only 10 rupees extra tax.
10 rupees, the price will be 25 rupees.
Yeah.
Whereas we are adding sandalwood oil, which was costing us more than 65,000, 70,000 rupees
Yes.
per kg.
Yes.
The price of the product goes up to 105.
Absolutely.
So who will buy our products?
That means
This is a
Then-
diplomatic way of removing us from competition.
from the competition.
Yes.
So the other competitors were paying say 20 rupees, 30 rupees per
box.
or per tube or
Per
whatever
tube.
it was. That much price tax they were paying, and you were paying at least 5 times of it.
Yes.
And because of that, they did not want you to go to the food and drugs thing and reduce your prices.
No, Food and Drugs Administration only classify the product whether it's Ayurvedic or cosmetic.
Okay, but that means
Huh.
then you had to go to Central Excise again for the cosmetic license or Ayurvedic license.
No, actually, Central Excise is not the competent authority
Huh.
to classify our products
Right.
whether Ayurvedic or cosmetic, because pharmacy graduate or medical doctor is required for the supervision of Ayurvedic products.
Absolutely.
And therefore we had to file litigation first in the Thana court that our products have been deliberately classified under a drug license for the sake of revenue.
Yes.
Because government used to squeeze money from us.
Absolutely.
And then that matter, for 25 years the matter was under litigation, and it went to Supreme Court after Thana High Court judgment. Court ordered that they have whatever excess amount illegally you have recovered from the company, it is to be returned back to them with interest.
Perfect.
Then Central Excise went to High Court.
Uh-huh.
Then there they lost the matter.
Okay.
Because High Court again classified the product as Ayurvedic medicine.
Yeah.
As both the courts, there was a witness of Dr. Antarkar, who was supposed to be expert in Ayurveda and other products.
Okay.
Whereas these Central Excise people were not competent to classify it or decide whether it is a medicine or cosmetics.
Yeah.
So we went to Central Supreme Court. Finally,
why you had to go? Because you had won the case.
We had won the case, but no, actually they went to Supreme Court and their application was dismissed.
Oh, Supreme Court directly dismissed
So this because it was a litigation, it is a endless job, Supreme Court told.
Yeah.
Still, after the Supreme Court order, they again tried to classify, gave a show cause notice and tried to classify our products as cosmetics.
Oh my God.
So it was a contempt of court notice. For court issued them notice why you should not be prosecuted for disobeying orders of court. So finally we got rid from their harassment, or say deliberately classification.
Deliberate classification and harassment, and you
therefore
got your refund also.
We got refund also.
Okay.
Because we were paying money under protest. So entire money we got back, which was illegally recovered.
Yes.
Because we used to pay from our pocket.
Obviously.
We didn't want to charge it from the customer.
Money. Yes.
So we, from our pocket, we used to pay.
You mean to say that otherwise the products would have you would have put the price of the products inclusive of the taxes, but now that you knew that you are going to win the matter. So you had reduced the cost prices. That means you had put the prices inclusive of the Ayurvedic tax.
We have paid from our pocket,
Exactly.
under protest, cosmetic tax.
Yeah,
because that
because you
otherwise
were
central
paying the,
excise would not have allowed us to
yes,
clear the goods.
yes.
So
So you paid it, but you paid it under,
from our
matlab
pocket
that means
under protest.
you paid it under protest. That means you did not add those taxes into the prices.
No, we didn't recover it from consumers.
Yes, that is the
And
greatness of your company.
that is the reason, because uh, since grandfather,
Hmm.
my grandfather and my father used to tell us,
Hmm.
whatever business we have to do, we have to do it ethically. We
Yes,
don't want to squeeze unnecessarily trouble poor customers
yes.
and sell the price at exorbitant price, sell the
Hmm.
products because of particular government agencies wrongly classifying our products.
Hmm.
And that is the reason finally we succeeded in the matter. And that was the case with the central excise. So we
Wow.
finally decided, because it's not possible for us to convince 25 or 100 excise people,
Oh,
and we have to reach crores of people and in
absolutely.
foreigners, that it
Foreigners.
is not a cosmetic, it's a ayurvedic medicine.
Acha, that's why you added this.
That's why we mention in the jingle, Vico
Oh,
turmeric, Nai cosmetic, Vico turmeric, Ayurvedic.
that was a brilliant, that was a brilliant jingle. I
Yes.
would say there are so many jingles we keep on listening, but this was the
Unique
most brilliant jingle,
and unique.
unique jingle, definitely.
Yes.
And I would definitely tell the viewers, see here again, he has proved how these people are unstoppable, because I feel that the central excise thing was actually a joint conspiracy, knowingly,
No, we
unknowingly.
cannot say
We
that.
cannot say.
They didn't know about Ayurveda.
No,
That is the reason.
ha,
Uh, See, if why we go to for any ailment,
ha,
why we go to MBBS or homeopathic doctor or allopathic doctor or Ayurvedic doctor, because they have knowledge about the product. These people were not technically qualified.
yes,
If you are not technically qualified, listen to Dr. Antarkar's evidence, who is technically qualified and who is
absolutely,
classifying our product.
yes,
When a country like USA
ha,
was fighting for patent of turmeric,
ha,
it is effective against wounds and
yes,
uh, to cure the ailments and injuries.
yes,
How our own government can say it is a cosmetic product? That was a controversy. And
yes.
therefore, we could have only three factories. We could not set up a factory outside country because our whole life went into litigation, and that is the
But
reason.
I would definitely say in that case that that means now I suppose we all will be able to see more of the Vico factories all through India and outside India,
We are trying our level best.
because that is what. And I will tell you one thing: the good wishes of your
Consumers.
consumers are definitely going to bring that into reality.
Today we are at this stage because of blessings like you people and consumers.
Yes.
Otherwise, we would not have succeeded.
Mm.
Other person who did not have fighting spirit,
Yes.
or so much money we have to spend on
Yes.
litigation,
Yes.
and at the end of the day, you have to again pay 105% duty. So
Oh
how
my
to do business
God.
and survive in the market?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was the reason of our jingle. We kept it like that.
That was really good. So, dear viewers, I'm sure you must have got enough inspiration from this wonderful story of the unstoppable spirit. And keep watching and do subscribe the channel, of course. But I would say we would be definitely coming up. I'm sure you have many such experiences to
Yes.
share.
Yes.
So we will be coming up with more and more such experiences, and let us keep watching for the next episode.
Thank you
Till
so much,
then,
dear.
bye. Thank you.
Whether Ayurvedic or cosmetic, because pharmacy graduate or medical doctor is required for the supervision of Ayurvedic products.
Absolutely.
Deliberately classified under a drug license for the sake of revenue, because
Yes.
government used to squeeze money from us,
Absolutely.
and then that matter for 25 years the matter was under litigation. Court ordered that they have whatever excess amount illegally you have recovered from the company, it is to be returned back to them with interest.
Perfect.
Then Central Excise went to High Court.
Uh-huh.
Then there they lost the matter. Litigation, it is a endless job, Supreme Court told.
Yeah.
Still, after the Supreme Court order, they again tried to classify, gave a show cause notice and tried to classify our products as cosmetics.
Oh my God.
So it was a contempt of court notice, obeying orders of court. So finally, we got rid from their harassment, or say deliberately classification.
Deliberate classification and harassment, and
Mentioned in the jingle, Vico turmeric, nahi cosmetic, Vico turmeric Ayurvedic.
that